Good evening, friends. Welcome to Me and the Boys Wrestling. This is the first episode of an experiment. Basically, what happened was it was my bachelor party, and I've been tinkering with this wrestling stuff, so I thought I would make my friends and have them fight in a battle royal that we would watch at my bachelor party. But what ended up happening was we got drunk and forgot, basically. So I had all these guys, and I was like, you know what? Maybe there's something more I can do with them. And this is the result of that. So now I made myself as well and 8 of my closest friends. And I figured I needed an even number, so what I did was... I'm just going to turn the volume down on this. What I did was I put Dr. Volcano into the mix. For those of you that don't know, that's my alter ego at the haunted house I work at. But that's a story for another day. So yeah, we're skipping some of this action. Right now, we've got Dr. Volcano in the ring, going toe-to-toe with one James se1ep1, who's a longtime friend of mine. I think we met in grade 7. And the first day of grade 7, I showed up and there was a bunch of names on papers with corresponding, classrooms and all of that. And there weren't any other Jameses up until grade 7. So I'm looking at the paper and I see James se1ep1. I thought it was se1ep1 at the time. And I'm like, who's this se1ep1 kid? This is brutal. There's another James? And I was distraught. I was upset by that. But in the end, we got on just fine. So right now, this is what we've got. I jumped right into it because the loading times are god-awful. If you've watched any of these wrestling videos with me before, horrible loading times. Anyway, yeah, it's a huge backbreaker going on right there. Dr. Volcano showboating a little bit. So I had all these characters and creative players still just in the game. So I thought, you know what? Maybe I could have them fight each other. Maybe we do like a little round robin or... So I downloaded an app on my phone just called Tournament Maker or something like that. And I inputted the 10 names and it gives us 9 weeks or whatever. 9 episodes in this case. Oh my god, look at that. The Polish Hammer just out of nowhere. He's unconscious. 1, 2, 3. No, Dr. Volcano just laid waste to one James se1ep1. And I put myself in the game and twice, but I don't necessarily cheer for my guy. Like, it's too easy. I don't want him to win. I'm not in control. The computer's just playing him. Everybody in this Me and the Boys Wrestling is a level 100. They all have all the moves and all the things you could hope, just so I could, I wanted to make it even for everybody. So nobody got butt hurt at the bachelor party when their guy just got his ass kicked. So the tournament app keeps track of points and stuff like that. So the default setting was 2 points for a win and 1 point for a draw. So to me, wrestling, it's a draw if, it's a count out or something, or if even maybe a DQ, we call that a draw, I think. Because it's wrestling, right? And anything can happen in this game. This game is an absolute disaster at times, but it makes for some of the funniest entertainment that there is. Let's see who we got next. The challenge for me is making you guys care about what could be a complete stranger. So right now we got my friend Chris McClelland. I gave him an outfit because I know that he can take it. So I gave him weird veins on his belly. And I think they're Ultimate Warrior tighty whities. And he's going to fight my other friend Brooke, who is tied with another fella who we'll meet later for being my oldest friend, like my longest friendship. Grade 1. It's like my whole life. 5 years old. 35 years. Now you know about that. Maybe now you care. Maybe you're like, oh, let's go Brooke. Screw that Chris guy. I met him in grade 7 the same day I met se1ep1. Let's see what happens here. Brooke's wearing a shirt that says, I need new haters. All my old ones started to love me. Or something like that. Haters wanted. I think that's fantastic. Oh, these guys are kind of jockeying for position here. Some arm tie-ups, and Brooke gets the better of a takedown. I don't know if Brooke could do that to Chris in real life. The step up in Seguri, probably he could. But wrestle him to the ground, Chris is very stocky. He certainly couldn't do that to Chris. They're wrestling in the wasteland because that seems like the appropriate setting for me and my friends to wrestle around. Just a dusty wasteland. Oh, Brooke loves leaving his feet, going for those head scissors. Oh. Back body suplex. Something like that. Oh, Chris kind of with a judo throw there, just kind of falls on him with all his weight. He sucker punches him once in the stomach. That feels like a Chris move. Sucker punch you when you're not looking? This is literally the exact opposite. Chris with a giant bear hug on Brooke. Oh, and Brooke manages to elbow his way out of it. Yeah, the standard the hand clap. If you clap your hands when somebody's got you in a bear hug, they have to let it go. It's like a cosmic law. Brooke ducks underneath, but Chris nails him anyway with a big clothesline. Picks him up now by the neck. And a big elbow to the top of the head. Into the turnbuckle now. Oh, Brooke reverses. Got Chris in the turnbuckle. He's putting him up on the top rope. What's he going for here? Oh, wow. I don't know what that's called. 2. Oh, he almost got him, though, with that. That was craziness off the top rope like that. That's Brooke, though, man. He's always been crazy. You know, I once watched him scale at least a 30-foot high just mountain, just like up the escarpment 30 feet. No, you know, no net, no harness, none of that. Just up there. Unbelievable. It's an unbelievable feat of agility and strength. But right now, he's at the mercy of Chris. Chris going to go for a pin here. I think it's still a bit early for that. Brooke sits up like the Undertaker. Misses wild with a kick. Brooke just hit the tilt-a-whirl stunner. Fantastic move. One of the best moves in this game. 1, 2. Wow. It's not very often someone kicks out of that. The tilt-a-whirl stunner. I never know when it's coming until it's over. He's just up in the air. Whoop, whoop. Yep, Brooke taking a minute to showboat. That feels right. That feels accurate. Oh, wow. A pendulum drop kick, I think it's called. Brooke's going up to the top rope now. Chris is just down. Oh, just a reverse 450 splash? Lunacy. Just lunacy. He's got his arm tied up now. Oh. Does that thing to it. Going for the pin, but I don't know. 2. Nah. You're going to need a finisher to put Chris McClellan away. Oh. This is wild with a kick. And the suplex and then the hammer fist to the chest. He could break a rib that way. Oh, wow. Huge power bomb. And then finishes it off with a giant knee to the face. That's got to be it for Chris. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're not getting up from that. That's a knee square in the chin, friends. Me and the boys wrestling. Some of my friends in the ring just fighting it out for no reason at all. Actually, that's not true. For points, coveted points. So I figure I'll go until either we hit the end of the tournament tree or whatever it is, the schedule. I'll keep doing them until either we hit a finish or I lose interest. And I'll keep track of the points. Maybe I'll try and make a little graphic and put it in at the end of each episode so you can see the points. We'll throw in little challenges, little battle royals so they can gain more points. Maybe you choose a favorite. Get behind somebody. I'll try not to tell too many embarrassing stories. But I'll also try and tell a lot of embarrassing stories. Nah, that's not true. Everybody that's on this list is somebody very dear and near and dear to my heart. So it's an homage. Chris out there in his tighty whities, that's an homage. Brooke, victorious. Haters wanted. Wow. Okay. So, we got Dr. Volcano with 2 points already. We got Brooke on the board with 2 points already. Let's see who we got next. I should have my notes out, but... Oh, there he is. That's me right there. It's the spitting image of me is spot on. He's got a POE hat on. Oh, taking on Mike Pettit. I met Mike Pettit in grade 3. We've been buddies a long, long time. Lowville Park. Beer boggening at Lowville Park. Yeah. Cruising in the Laser. Cruising in the Esco pre-9000. That's a good story. So, Pettit had an Escort, I believe, and the RT from Escort had fallen off, so it was just an Exco. And I had a Pontiac 6000, and the 6000 was falling off, so he said, "Hey, can I have that?" I said, "Absolutely. It's falling off. It's done." He had another buddy who had a Grand Prix, and the Prix had fallen off. So he said, "Hey, can I have that Prix?" And what he did was he put them all on his car, and he's out there driving around in an Esco Prix 6000. The rest of us just have regular cars. This man's living in the future over here. I'm positive he has that hat as well. He doesn't always wear a toga, but he would go to a toga party. So we gave him a little bit of little spice in his outfit. Right now, though, James got him under control. James, me, I've got him under control. The digital version of me is taking care of business right now. Big Northern Light suplex. I'll just piggyback Byron Saxton's comments. Going for a big suplex. My outfit's fairly subdued. I just got some jeans, classic Ultimate Warrior shirt, my odd leather POE hat. Oh, Pettit for a small package.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. Not yet.
Wants to put it away early, maybe. Oh, vicious. Pettit with a flurry of chest slaps.
What's gonna happen now?
Oh, wow. Just a huge Uranagi. Just plants me, plants James, plants him into the ground. If this is your first time joining us, we're using WWE 2K20 to make all these matches happen and bring you all the goodness. Game is notoriously glitched. Things happen. Most of the time, though, they're pretty funny. Sometimes they're irritating, but for the most part, it's pretty funny. Sometimes, you know, they get stuck in a loop, or they just start spinning around, or they just stop moving. Or someone's tangled up in the ropes. Hit it with a huge elbow to the forehead. The other thing that can happen, we've got interference turned on over here, so at any point. Now, I don't believe that creative players will come down to interfere. Oh, Pettit fooling around in the ring. Classic. I don't think the creative players will come down and interfere, so it's always going to be somebody from the roster who's actually in the game and not, you know, made by somebody, which kind of sucks, but it's kind of funny because it makes it very arbitrary who could come down to help who. Pettit throws him outside the ring. Just to get into some of that dust out there. Episode 1 here, we're doing all normal matches. Standard, you know, rope break. Disqualification is turned on. Count out is turned on. Next week, next episode, we're going to do Extreme Rules for the whole set of matches. And basically, we're going to go in sets of 5, because there's 10 characters, with the occasional surprise thrown in. Maybe a battle royal to earn a few points. Maybe an elimination chamber here and there. Oh, Pettit just countered that finisher. He was lining up for the big Polish hammer. Oh, Pettit with an RKO out of nowhere. Oh, but a rope break. Gotta have ring awareness, Mikey P. You need that ring awareness. Surprisingly, both men have kept their hats on through the duration of the match. That's pretty impressive. James leading him around. Got him set up on the ropes, and out you go. The Wasteland's a neat environment. Sometimes weird hands come up and grab you out of the ring. It's very strange, but it happens. Oh, crowd loves it. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Wow. Just unloading on Mikey P.
Look out, he's wide open for a top. All right, that little
Mike Pettit in real life is very fit, and I'm pretty sure would beat the tar out of me if we were ever to tussle. I guess it would depend on the situation, but I don't see a situation where it would ever come to blows with Mikey P. A few too many beers at Lowville Park. It spills into a brawl. But for the sake of this, let's see what happens. Both guys nearing the bottom of their power bar. James has a couple of finishers stored up though, so. Oh, what do we got here? We got interference. While the game is just cut to the entranceway for no reason. Nobody was there. Nothing happened. And James is RKO'd out of nowhere. And that's it for that. Wow. Mike Pettit with some cheap shenanigans here. Somehow cues a distraction from the back. James looks up. Pettit hits him with an RKO out of nowhere, and it's over. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Pettit. That's okay, though. That's good. I want everybody to know it's not rigged for me to win. I don't care if I don't care who wins. It's just fun to watch. I'm not controlling it. I'm just letting it play by itself. And there you go. Pettit just tooled me with an RKO. Look at that.
An amazing contest comes to a close.
Just Mike. Pettit wasn't in the things that it can say. But Mike was, so that's close.
Of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
That's right, Michael Cole. That was an impressive win. Mikey P taking a minute to showboat on the top ropes. Why not, friend? You earned that victory. Well earned. All right, let's see who we got next. Who's up? Who's up? Who's got next? There he is. Mr. Brent Keys. Nobody rocks a Hawaiian shirt like this man. We were at an event one time. Oh, and Danger Boy Dana Boyle. Wow. This is going to be a slugfest. Once again at the Overlord's Coliseum. It's probably my favorite out of the bunch. Anyways, we're at an event one time, and it was a luau theme. And Brent comes into the bar, and his Hawaiian shirt is like leaps and bounds above everybody else's Hawaiian shirt. And this girl comes up, and she's like, "Oh my God, where did you get that shirt?" And Brent looks her dead in the face and goes, "The 90s." And it was one of the funniest things ever. Now look at Danger Boy Dana Boyle's appearance. He doesn't look like that in real life. He does look close. Well, now he has a beard. That's basically the only difference. Is that now he has a beard. He still has the Keith Flint triple mohawk. He's rocking the Clarksdale blue and gold. The Clarksdale Flames? Is that accurate? Is that a thing? Help me out, boys. Inverted atomic drop. That's right in the crotch. Dana Boyle's got that shirt that says "Fight Anyone." I'm pretty sure it's a Kevin Owens shirt. Fight anyone. That sums him up pretty good. At another friend's birthday, this man had to go to the hospital because bachelor party. Chris's bachelor party, actually. This man hit his head on the side of a car door and had to go to the hospital and maybe get a stitch or two. I can't remember. Maybe it was like 16 stitches, and I'm underselling it. I know that I wasn't there. I was in the other car that actually made it to I think it was like a bowling alley. I can't remember. I know there was bowling, but also like a Midway. I can't remember the name of the place. In London, though. There's a big hip toss. Brent Keys in control right now. Oh, wow. There's a DDT. It kind of looked familiar. Falcon Arrow. Oh. Two. Oh, not yet. Danger Boy Dana Boyle's not going out like that. Brent ran a clothing line for a little bit. 420 DNA was the name of that, so he's got his hat. His 420 DNA hat on, rocking it proud. Massive backbreaker. Oh, yeah. Have a minute, bud. Just for you. Oh, but at what cost? You can't give Dana Boyle an opportunity like that. You can't turn your back for a second on that man. He'll put a knife in it. Oh, vicious chop. Oh, and a swinging neck breaker.
Now he's been put on the defensive. It's nothing he hasn't been through before. Back in from the floor.
Back into the ring, break that count. You don't want to win by count out. Leave with half the points.
This match has been non-stop.
Neither of these guys want that. You don't want to fall behind early. That could be a problem. Some of these guys, the pressure's off a little bit now. You know, your Brooks, your Dr. Volcanoes, your Pettits. Those are big wins.
He's looking a little dazed, guys. And He's got nowhere to go in that corner.
And Dana Boyle lines it up. Oh, just tees off. Measures up and tees off right between the eyes. But that's not going to do it. No, that's not going to be enough. This is me and the boys. These guys are tough. These guys are all level 100s. You're not going to beat a man with a punch to the face.
Oh, it's coming.
Hangman's DDT.
DDT.
Spike DDT.
His shoulders are down.
Going for a pin, though. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. Yeah, ask him, ref. Come on. Smacking his hand like this fast, referee. It should go this fast. That's classic Dana Boyle move. Oh, Brent reverses. Shoves him away. He's got him up now. Where's he going? Falcon arrow again. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. He nailed him with it. Brent grabs a precious couple of points there.
Now let's take another look at these
I didn't spend a whole lot of time on their faces. Just I tried to give them the right color hair, you know, close. So I hope nobody's upset with their appearance. Except for Chris. I hope you're really upset about your appearance. But he has those tighty whities, though. Those Ultimate Warrior tighty whities. For sure he does. Ooh, some of these. Dana Boyle thought he was going to win with that move. I had my doubts. But in the end, it was all for naught. Crowd's going crazy in the wasteland.
Here is your winner, Montgomery.
What an amazing match and a huge victory. Nicely done.
The closest thing we had to Monzi was Montgomery. Monzi was his nickname.
Wow.
Way
Just
back in the day.
I'm speechless. What an amazing match.
It was an alright match. It ended kind of abruptly. Danger Boy Dana Boyle just kind of took that fucking arrow and... Falcon arrow. What do we got next? We got one match left, friends, for this episode. Let's see who else is going to capture themselves a couple of points. Little breathing room in the standings. Shane. Yes. Shane rocking his, it's not a Pikachu onesie, but Shane has a yellow Pikachu onesie, so we put him in a yellow onesie. He also has a beard and glasses sometimes. Versus Kennedy, my other oldest, longest friend. Met him in Brooke at the same time. I came halfway through grade 1 from Windsor, and oh, things are falling down now. Struggling. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, we met the same day in grade 1. I don't know if we were friends right away. I can't remember the exact specifics, but somebody hit Kennedy one time with a hockey stick really hard, and he had to go to the hospital. I remember calling him while he was in the hospital. I also remember being like, let's get that guy. Not really, though. I talked a lot of smack. I wonder whatever happened to that guy.
This will surely be a true mono.
Adam Kennedy's rocking his M.M. Robinson football equipment. We played football together in high school for a little bit, till I quit because I kind of hated it. He's also got bare feet for no reason. And Shane's rocking some flip-flops.
Working for control.
Abdomen and armbar. We got the Wasteland referee on board, taking care of business.
In full control, working for control.
Jockeying for position. The crowd's booing one of them, which is very strange. The crowd should have zero allegiance, just like any of you at home, except for the stories and the information that I've given you. Which is my job, to make it interesting for you, give you a reason to cheer for, you know, Adam Kennedy. tied for my oldest, longest friend. Rocks football equipment. Like, what's smarter than wearing a helmet to the ring? That's brilliant. Or how about Shane with his Pikachu onesie? Why not? Shane is my DJ. We've done a lot of stuff together. Opened for Cannabis and Obi Trice, Mad Child, Tech 9. Done all sorts of stuff together. Fun fact, Shane has never lost a poetry slam. So, look at that. Shane taking control now. Like I was gassing him up. Just having his way with Kennedy right now. Slap that chest. Shane does the Big Show salute. Because why not? Oh, Kennedy reverses his way out of that. And just like that, the momentum can swing here. Oh, just a vicious right. I'm stomping him in the gut. Kicking him in the back. Wow. Kennedy's vicious. He does have a temper. Or he used to. I'm sure he's toned it down by now. The man's probably calmed down. Here he is showboating with his knee on someone's neck. Can you go away? The dog is now involved. You know how it is if you have a dog. He goes immediately to the cords and just kind of hangs out there in the cords. Kennedy showboating again. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt him. You don't want to waste too much time showboating when you should be, you know, maybe take a shot and pin that man.
That'll mess up your shoulder. He knows he's in trouble.
Kennedy looks like he's setting up for something. Oh, the end of days. Wow. 1, 2, 3. That's it. You don't get up from the end of days. That's a big win for Kennedy over Shane.
Some superstars doing what they do.
What a
best.
move.
Here are the highlights.
Wow. That's a massive win. Picks up 2 points.
Here is your winner, Mr.
So,
Kennedy.
we've watched
Extremely impressive win, guys.
5 matches tonight. We've seen 10 guys. Some points got handed out and dispersed. Maybe I'll post a graphic right around here with the points. And, yeah. Excellent. Next week, all extreme matches. And, you know, a different lineup of guys fighting guys. So I'm excited. There's a few grudge matches that I could tell some funny stories about. That's probably what's going to happen. Anyways, friends, thank you for joining us, joining me and the boys for this episode. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.